Hey everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of the Out of Park 22 franchise. I gotta get used to saying Out of the Park 22. Um, we are 19 days or so away from MLB The Show. Um, I'm very hyped about this game. This game was like really cool. It was a really good game yesterday. Where everything worked for us. That was the best part. It's like when you have a game and it actually works for you, it is like really nice. So I'm like was like really happy. Um, I mean, I guess I was reading and I like this stuff wrong yesterday. Acquire a team leader is basically for next off season because it says the goal is for 2022. So actually, I could just do that through free agency. So I think we'll be fine there. I don't know who yet, but we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. So let's um let's get to playing game number 2. Since really there's not much else to do except because we just did so really well, so I'm not really worried about our lineup. Um, I mean, everybody got ahead except for well, Quinn didn't start yesterday's game. Herrera did, but he didn't. It's like Herrera didn't play well either. So, but center field's been a weak point. If it continues to be a weak point, it's things are going to change and stuff. We'll bring the kid up, and that's what we're going to do. So we shall see. Got Zach Wheeler on the hill for us today, going against Max Fried. I think it is Max. I think it is his first name. Yeah, Max Fried. Um, See his stats from last year as a daunting ERA. But it's also a very short season, so a lot of times some of the pitchers didn't really have a chance to have a bad like swoon. They had their good season, but they didn't have the good part of the season, but they didn't get a chance to have the bad part of the season because a 60 game schedule compared to a 160 game schedule is a totally different beast. Um, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I wanted to make sure the volumes were still set at 50%. Sometimes you can on a brand new game you can have settings that don't actually save. So just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to be sure. And here comes the first pitch by Zach Wheeler. I love the design of the park, by the way. I think it's really cool. I think the only bug we had was we had a foul ball that Real Muto went like through the stands for, and that's a strikeout. And it's a ground out the ball. And that's a gapper by Freeman. Yeah, I think that it's really nice that they jump through the different cameras and they do all this stuff and they do a really good job of it. Okay. Here comes Acuna. He was over yesterday, so. And that's an out. And that's the inning. Got out of that with no damage. Here comes McCutcheon. And he flies out the center. Segura flies out to right. And he strikes out. See here. Or not. That's a fly to right. That's a strikeout. Swanson's up. And that's a gapper. So the same thing that happened in the first inning. He got the first 2 outs, and then he basically laced one right down the middle of the plate, and the players both get doubles off of it. Hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing in the first inning. I mean, generally it's like I could actually pitch around Patchy here, use the pitch around option, and if that happens, if he walks or whatever, then then it's like I got the pitcher up, which is not a big deal, and it actually sort of makes more sense. So I'm going to pitch around, and he hits it in the outfield, and that's a base hit, and a run scores. Oh, that's a killer. That is a killer. And then he strikes out the pitcher, and that ends the inning. I was thinking if he pitched around, then maybe, just maybe, he would either strike out or he would give up a walk. I was not thinking he was going to give up a single. So we're down 1-0. Here comes Rhys Hoskins. Ooh, it's off the pitcher. Oh, and Hoskins out at first. I thought he was safe. And apparently Max Fried's okay. I mean, that, like, literally a line drive right at him. And the hero from yesterday, Realmuto, takes ball 4. He had 2 homers yesterday. And here's Didi DeGrasse. He was 1 for 4 yesterday. And he fly ball. And it was deep center field, but unfortunately they were able to haul it in. Here comes Alec Bohm with 2 outs. And he grounds out to third base to end the inning. So no damage done. Here comes Ozzy Albies. Ground ball to second. Out at first. That's 1 away. Here comes Ozuna. Ooh, he walks him. So that's not good. So we're going to go in double play depth here. To hold that runner at first. And gets by Bohm at third base. I don't know why you throw it so deep in the infield. You're supposed to hit the cutoff man at third, but now we have a little bit more to work around than we really wanted to. And there we go. That's strike 3. We got 2 outs. Here's Darno. And he strikes him out. So there we go. So now we got out of that inning. Unfortunately, Wheeler's had struggles every single inning. Haven't had a nice simple inning yet. And here comes Roman Quinn. Roman Quinn blasts one to right field. That is going to be a double. At least. He's going to go for 3. He's saved. It is a triple. That is a triple for Roman Quinn. And now we have a man on third and the pitcher up. The infield is in. The outfield is shallow for Zach Wheeler. So we're not going to want to really bunt. We're going to swing away. And he strikes out. Here's McCutchen. McCutchen has pretty good power numbers, so hopefully we'll be able to get a fly ball here to do something, but it's a ground to second base, and Quinn is like very fast, and he just basically bursted home, and he is safe at home, and so now it is a 1-1 game. Gene Segura is up. Segura lines a nice single up the middle. It's a 2-out single, which is really nice because you want to get the power batters up with the runner on base, so it's good. Hate when they have to lead off, and there's a nice shot down the line. Uh-oh. Gene Segura is going around is around third base. Segura is a fast runner, and Acuna has a great arm. It is the third inning. We go for it. And unfortunately, he's out. Now, this is a bug in the game. It should show you what exactly happened in the game log. Excuse me. I clip that. So I'm going to clip. I'm going to clip that. I'm basically submitting a report to Out of the Park Baseball. So it's like they gotta fix that. That's something that's got to get fixed. You can't like go have an end of an inning and not have any description. I mean, it's like obviously I can go to the game log and we can see exactly what happened. It was a double that was hit by Bryce Harper. She go to third, tries to go home and throw it out to right field, and so it gives you the description. But it's like it should actually display that, and you should be able to see that, but you don't. So anyway, here we go. Austin Riley. And we have a tie game at least. But it's like in the third inning and everything, that's when you try it. In the fifth, sixth inning, no, I would not try that. I would actually like hold them there and allow some of our other hitters to try to bring them home. Oh, wild pitch. And there it happens again. That's also one of those things that should not happen. Should not be able to run through the stands. And that's a ground out the short. That's 1 out. And he grounds out the second. Hopefully we'll be able to get the pitcher out and get out of this inning. And he grounds out the second. And that ends the inning. So not a horrible inning, but not not a great inning. Zach Wheeler has been having to work every single inning, so he's gonna be leaving this game earlier than he wants to. And here comes Hoskins. Hoskins with a ground ball to the second baseman, who's pretty much playing like right behind the second base bag, and he's out. Here's Realmuto. He hits a shot past the third baseman. And that's a single. And here comes Didi. Didi hits it right to the shortstop. They're playing in double play depth, and they get a double play. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. And you can see here, my point is Zach Wheeler, he's basically getting in the tired zone. Probably just going to have him go this inning, and then I'm going to have to take him out because I don't want to push it. It's his first start of the season, and you just don't. We have a nice bullpen this year, so we should be able to handle them. And this is why I basically wanted to try to get rid of it to take him out. He just gave up a really deep home run, and that is sad. So it's now 2-1. Albie's just lined the ball out center field and took it deep. So comes Ozuna. Grounds out to third. Here comes Freeman. That's an out. And ground to short. So sadly, it's like that was one of the easiest innings, but unfortunately he gave up a home run during that. So what we're going to do here, it's like we have bomb up and everything, and it's like since it's the 5th inning, I am going to warm up the bullpen here. We had Kinsler go yesterday. So I really don't want to have him go today. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna go with Suarez today. Warm him up. He strikes him out. There you go. Quinn gets a nice little single. Okay, and we are going to look at a pinch hitter here. You know, it says he's like at 2, but it's like on here it shows him as 3. So he's thrown 91 pitches. I'm done with him for today. And we're going to put Kingery as a pinch hitter. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, and it's a line out to second base. Hate to see it. Here comes McCutcheon. And he grounds out to short. And that ends the inning. So we're not having the offensive explosion that we did in game 1. So we're having a little bit more struggles. And we got Suarez ready. Let's see how he can do this inning. Got the bottom of the order, and you just don't want to see a walk. Can't walk people. Look at double play depth. And he gives up another walk. Okay, we're not really gonna stand for this too long. Didn't really want to use Kinsler, but I'm gonna warm him up. And we gotta put these guys in double play depth. And they bunting, and they got out of first. Okay. I'm going to intentionally walk Patchy. And we're going to go infield in. Actually, corners in. And, yeah, we're just going to hope and everything that we can get a ground ball. Ah, even better. We struck him out. Okay. And hopefully we can get Albies out here. And we can get out of this inning. Oh, and he gives up a single. 1 run scores. And he's safe at home. See, but it's like it would be nice if they showed it and then they say he's out. It's like with that other inning that we had. That just hurts really bad. And we got right-handed batter up. We're gonna visit the mound here. He said he feels fine, but I don't care. He's not pitching fine. So you are leaving this game. And Kinsler comes in. 1 pitch. Flies out. Well, 5 pitches, but just one batter to get out of the inning. And it's now 4-1 going to the bottom of the 6th. Here's Gene Segura. We're not going to move the bullpen because I'm going to go have Kinsler go 1 1/3. I'm going to try to stretch him out here. That's a strikeout. Come on, Harper. And Harper flies out to left. Here comes Hoskins. And Hoskins pops out. Third base. That is not the inning you want to have. So we got Kinsler. He's going to go a little bit more. You can see he's in the green. He can take another inning. Ground ball to shortstop and second base, and gets the out at first. Here comes Acuna, and it's a walk. You cannot. Though the walks are just killing. Just can't stand it. We're going to hold the runner. Ground ball to second base, out at second, out at first, and that gets us out of the inning. Nice play. Gotta love that, and it's now the 7th inning stretch. Realmuto's up, but we have to get the bullpen up. I got to go with Archie Bradley for the 8th inning. I got to do everything possible to try to get us to the 9th inning in good shape. Here's Realmuto. He strikes out. Come on, Didi, get ahead. We need to get something started here. Ground ball to second, out at first. By the way, Luke Jackson is in his. Did he come in this? He came in this inning, or? Yeah, no. It was the inning before because he's an inning and 2/3 today. But he's doing a remarkable job in relief. There's a little tapper to third, and that's going to be an infield single. I don't care how ugly it is, as long as it's a hit. Here's Roman Quinn. And unfortunately, he grounds out to second base, and he's out. And it's still 4-1. We're going to put Bradley in the game here. Bradley is just going to work this inning. Mainly because he's the leadoff hitter the next inning. And he's not exactly has all the energy in the world. The only reason some of these guys have the energy is because they had a day off yesterday. It's out, fly out to center field. It's 1 out. Little blooper. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. And it's then like 2 out single. And now we're going to go into double play depth. And let's hold that runner. Ground ball to second base, out of second, back to first, double play. It's a beautiful thing. Now we need to get that offense going. We got Bradley's up. So what we're gonna do is generally it's like we're gonna hope for a closing situation, but we also are gonna warm up the bullpen. See if we can, like, just in case and stuff, we don't get anything, then Kales comes in. But if we are able to tie or take the lead, Naris will pitch. I didn't take the pitcher out. Well, that is my fault. That is my stupidity. Generally, like, it's an infield single? Yes! McCutcheon gets an infield single. Gotta love it. Now we got AJ Minter coming into the game. And this is a big spot. Big spot. We need to do stuff here. And he grounds out the third. And no relay throw is made. So There's 2 outs. Bryce Harper's up. And he strikes out. You'd hate to see it. This is just not exactly the kind of thing we want to have. I'm going to have Neris sit down. And we're going to bring Hale into the game. Flies ball center field. And that's an out. Comes Ozzy Albies. He strikes him out. And here comes Azuna. Ground ball to shortstop, and they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. So that's an infield single. There's Freeman. And he flies out to right field. So they got nothing else, so Hale does his job. Gets a nice stop there. And we got now Hoskins up. So we got Hoskins, Realmuto, and Gregorius. And I'm basically like, I can't have the bullpen up and everything until we get like until the tying run is on base. I really don't bring up the bullpen because I don't want to have pitchers throwing if they don't need to. And unfortunately, we're well behind here. And there's a nice single by Realmuto. There we go. That's the kind of thing you need. We need singles. Can't bring home people on one swing of the bat. That's a fly out to left field. And that's 2 outs. So we got to get Baum to get a single here to continue us off here. And unfortunately, he strikes out, and that is the game. So unfortunately, we lose game 2 of the season, losing 4-1. Got 8 hits. Not horrendous, but not great. Unfortunately, just never able to get any kind of offense going. Zach Wheeler just did not have his top stuff today. Hopefully he'll do better his next start. But that is exactly where we're going to let leave today. So